What is up, ladies and gentle nerds? This is Graham, also known as HamHawks42, and today's episode is brought to you by the thrill of excitement that moment your blasting station combo finally fires. And today we are going to be looking at a random magic card like we do every day. Let's go ahead and scroll on down to everybody's favorite button, the random card button, and let's see what we're in for. All right. Today we have a card called Errant Minion. It looks like this was from Ice Age. It was a common from back in the day. And like so many great Ice Age cards, I have no idea what is happening in that art. I just don't know. It looks like, I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta zoom in on this because I'm having a tough time telling. So Errant Minion, it looks like maybe it looks almost like a head of a ferret is cresting out of some kind of glacier structure, like almost like it's breaking out with like the aurora borealis behind it. And if you're wondering what the hell does that mean, you're just gonna have to look it up, my friends, because yeah, that's Errant Minion for you. It is a enchant creature, as auras were known back in the day. So it's an aura that can go onto a creature, and for 2 generic and a blue. Let's go ahead and start with the oracle text as we usually do. So this is how it would play today. At the beginning of the upkeep of Enchanted Creature's controller, that player may pay any amount of mana. Errant Minion deals 2 damage to that player. Prevent X of that damage, where X is the amount of mana that player paid this way. And I want to reiterate, that was the Oracle text. This is the clean version of this. So if I understood that correctly, this card, it is an enchantment that you can slap on your opponent's creatures, and then during their upkeep, they take 2 damage unless they pay an amount of mana equal to the amount of damage they want to prevent. So they can pay 2 and prevent all the damage, or they can pay 1 and prevent 1 of the damage, or pay nothing and take 2. So for 3 mana, I mean, you get a recurring shock basically that they can prevent by paying a little bit of mana for. Um, so it's expensive. It's not great. You know, like I've said with a lot of these older cards, they're especially, and this is a comment from back in the day, so they knew this wasn't like a game-breaking thing, but there are better ways to do this nowadays. It's interesting, and I'm trying to figure out from a flavor perspective what exactly is going on here. So the minion is errant. Um, okay. Does that mean anyway? I like. Are they trying to say that like the minion is lashing back at its owners? You know, so like it's mad at having been summoned, so it's like slapping back, and you have to like feed it mana, or you have to like buy it off, otherwise it'll otherwise it'll smack you. I don't know. That's kind of weird. So here's how the original Ice Age text read. All right. So enchanted creature, 2 generic and a blue. During target creature's controller's upkeep, errant minion deals 2 damage to him or her. He or she may pay 1 for each 1 damage he or she wishes to prevent from errant minion. Wow, the Oracle text actually didn't update this very much at all. That reads almost exactly the same. Huh. I'm really kind of surprised by that because you know that's just not the way that this type of wording would be phrased. I thought, but clearly I'm mistaken. Um, and it does have some flavor text on it, which is great. I love some of these older cards, how they still manage to fit flavor text on there despite having a nice big block of rules text. So, the flavor text: abandon not your faith when others abandon you. Wow. Okay, so we have this really weird card that has a bunch of odd stuff happening going on, and I'm not exactly sure what it's trying to convey, but that flavor text, that sentence is really beautiful. Abandon not your faith when others abandon you. So, whatever you believe in, hold on to it even in the dark times. Hold on to it even in the bad times. Holy crap. Okay, if there was if you told me that when I set out to do this podcast, I was going to find a common from Ice Age with gumpy rules text and inconceivable art that could potentially trigger this into a really deep philosophical discussion about resilience and the human condition, I would have said you were freaking crazy. But here we are, Errant Minion. Let's go. So, abandon not your faith when others abandon you is really fascinating for a number of reasons. Generally speaking, when we think of faith, we often tie that to religion, and with good reason, because religion are it's an earthly um, group of people. It's a way that human beings um, try to get together and understand the divine, understand what is bigger than ourselves, and whether that's God, the universe, Allah, whatever you believe in. This channel is very intentionally, I do my best to stay secular on this channel. I don't, I have, your faith is your faith, but we all have to have faith in something. It is inevitable, and that comes with the limits of our perception. This world is very short, it is very small. We are creatures with very limited understanding of the world around us. Therefore, we must have faith in something. And if you're thinking, dude, what about agnostics? What about people who what about atheists? What about folks? And maybe you are an atheist, and if that's what you believe in, rock on. Or if prefer to be called humanist, that's cool too. But the people who don't believe in an external force, be it benevolent or not, or indifferent, if they believe that it's all purely chance and it's all purely science, well, guess what? They have faith in the fact that this world and everything that we know was created out of chance. And that takes a lot of faith to believe in that. If that's what you believe in, rock on, man. Go for it. And I almost just said, I don't know, God bless you. Have fun. Just as a, I don't know, it's one of them just, God bless you, rock on. Or, oh, people are doing that? All right, God bless them, whatever. Anyway, but whatever you believe in, whatever you do, whatever you have faith in this world, certain factors are going to let you down. Certain people, certain events, certain things that you hope for, they will. It is an inevitable part of the human condition. And believe me when I tell you, I understand that. We are all in this together. And it is really important, whatever you believe in, to hold on to it, even when others abandon you. If you believe in your heart that people are good, hold on to that faith no matter what. If you believe in your heart that you can accomplish amazing things, hold on to that belief no matter what. If you believe that your point of view and your opinion and your dumb dad jokes are good enough to create a podcast about a card game that you just can't stop thinking about, then have faith in it, hold on, and frickin' go for it because you can do it. Okay, so all of that is from this is a message that I've been thinking about for a long time that I've been trying to figure out. And I got to tell you what, man, if I knew this conversation was going to go this deep, I probably would have made sure I had a better shirt on for the video feed of this podcast. But the truth is, hold abandon not your faith when others abandon you. Holy crap, that text is beautiful. I still have no idea what the hell's going on with this card. I cannot tell you flavorfully, how does this have to do with like a curse enchantment that hurts your opponent? No clue. Absolutely no idea. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. And you better believe I know this card is absolutely terrible, and I have a feeling that there are plenty of them out there. So you know what? I am gonna go. As soon as we get done here, I'm gonna go over to tcgplayer.com. They're not a sponsor of this show as of this recording. I'd love for them to be. They do great work over there. And I'm gonna see how many of these I can get because you better believe this is This inconceivable, weird little 3-drop aura enchantment from Ice Age with art by Harold McNeil, with almost inconceivable rule text, has a single sentence of flavor text that speaks to my heart in a way that very few things in this game do. And that's saying a lot because there is a lot in this game that speaks to me. There's a lot in this game and in this community that I love that really brings out the best in the people around me, in the community, and I believe in myself. It's it's a wonderful, fascinating, beautiful piece of artistic expression. It's a wonderful competition amongst friends. I recently heard Commander referred to as kind of the magic equivalent of a board game night with friends, and that's exactly what that is. And there's no better example of it, no better format of that, no better game, in my opinion. And you're talking to a guy who really digs Pandemic, so take that for what it's worth. Anyway, this has been Errant Minion. This is a comment from Ice Age. I cannot tell you a single place where I would recommend playing this card. Um, but at the same time, I gotta say, I freaking love it. It's weird. It's unplayable. It's janky as hell. And I can't tell you what's happening in the flavor text or what's happening in the artwork, but the flavor text is absolutely fantastic. And it is just a couple of words that I guess tonight I really needed to hear and I really needed to talk to because, um, yeah, there's a lot going on there and it's just really beautiful. So, no matter what, no matter what you believe in, no matter what you believe in, hold on to that faith no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter the negativity, the problems, or the abandonment that you face, do not give up on what you believe in. Whatever it is, you can do it, or it's going to happen, or it's out there. You're not alone. So, the parting thought: abandon not your faith when others abandon you. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow.